On to happier news. And man, we've had a lot of news in this area. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Halloween Horror Nights. My goodness gracious. Everything we know so far about Universal's Halloween Horror Nights 2025. And we're not just going to limit it to the domestic Halloween Horror Nights, folks. We're going international with this one. We'll get to that in just a moment. We have our first Halloween Horror Nights theme for 2025, Five Nights at Freddy's, coming in a whole new way to this year's Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights in both Hollywood and Orlando. The social media accounts for both events posted Sunday night. More details to come soon. Oh man, this was absolutely huge, massive. I think the sequel is coming out pretty soon, which I suppose, yeah, it kind of coincides with the release there. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I did not know that. Well, it coincides with that release, which we've seen from Halloween Horror Nights in the past. They usually coincide with like a big season debut of a certain television show or a big theatrical that's coming to theaters. And that's the thing. When Five Nights at Freddy's, the original, came out in theaters, I was saying, well, why the heck did Halloween Horror Nights not jump into this? I mean, it seemed like a big smash win. I think maybe Universal executives may have thought, oh, I don't know, is it viable for Halloween Horror Nights? Is it on that big enough level? Is that big enough scale? Apparently, it is. Guys, Five Nights at Freddy's coming to Halloween Horror Nights. You guys got to be excited.
I'm pumped, dude. I am so pumped. I'm trying not to go all nerd mode on this right now, but this is perfect. Like, it already is something that's supposed to look like low budget animatronics. Is absolutely perfect for a theme park. If they were creative enough last year to make Ghostbusters, which is, supposed to be more campy horror, into something that could actually be semi-scary with their attractions within Halloween Horror Nights, there's no reason at all why they can't nail Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's been a huge win with children and older teenagers and young adults. And it's a very diverse series in sense of what its audience is. Anybody can really get into it. And it's one of the few things right now, while it pulled influence from, say, Chuck E. Cheese's and all that, it is a modern franchise. It's not just another tired remake. It did what a lot of properties did in the past, and it took influence from some things and it took its own spin with it. It's got droves of fan base. It was a merchandise pusher for years. The movie was a success. I think this is a perfect time for a tie-in, and I am more than happy. I'm sure Scott Coffin and all the people behind the team are excited to see what the future holds for this franchise. I'm hyped.
I think this is absolutely great. This is absolutely awesome. And as you can see right here, folks, FNAF Cinematic Universe looks like production has already started on a Five Nights at Freddy's Halloween Horror Nights attraction at Universal Studios for 2025. According to this video, it looks like to be the start of a queue or a house being built. We speak for everyone. We say we can't wait to see what comes of it. That is super, super cool. It's just, man, it's awesome. Yeah, Erika, you're a fan of the horror?
No, that sounds terrifying. That's why I watch Lorena. I'll watch Lorena go to Halloween Horror Nights. That's as good. That's as scary as it gets for me.
I think it's pretty cool. And as you can see from that Park Place, we have coverage on as well. But that's not all, folks, because apparently Universal Japan, or Osaka, is doing its own thing when it comes to Halloween Horror Nights. I know we were going over this earlier. Jonas, this is some pretty wild stuff right here, what they're doing over on the other side. Jurassic Park The Ride in the Dark, new zombie maze, and more Halloween Horror Nights 2025 details for Universal Studios Japan. This is some crazy stuff that they're doing. Universal Studios Japan Halloween Horror Nights is daily from Friday, September 5th through November 3rd, 2025, Monday. And there are some offerings open during the day and nighttime offerings from 6 p.m. to park close. This is super cool right here. Jurassic Park in the Dark. That's awesome.
Like, it's like the book. Like, it's more scary. Sorry, go ahead, Jonas.
No, I would like to go to there. Jurassic Park, obviously, amazing film. I think it might be Steven Spielberg's best blockbuster ever. I say that fully aware of Jaws, and I love Jaws, but Jurassic Park is amazing. I think that it is like if it didn't have the John Williams score, I think everyone would consider it a horror film instead of a blockbuster film. It is amazing what the terror of some of the scenes in that movie, and I'm just glad to see it get the respect that it deserves. They would never do a theme park ride that is specifically supposed to be we're going to scare you to death, even though that's obviously what a Jurassic Park ride is that's what the T-Rex scene is supposed to be. It's supposed to terrify you in the middle of this movie with these amazing majestic themes. Oh, it's a beautiful brontosaurus. By the way, this thing would like to rip you in half and eat you.
And it does. The lawyer.
I think that, once a year, this is an appropriate use of the Jurassic Park IP to remind everyone that the really scary thing is also the really majestic thing in Jurassic Park. I love the idea of this, and I wish they would do it at Islands of Adventure.
Or Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood has its Jurassic World. That could definitely work. Go ahead, Ron.
No, I was just going to say, absolutely. I 100% agree. Like this Jurassic Park or Jurassic World in the dark, where you hear the sounds, maybe you have just barely enough light that you can kind of last minute see the dinosaur like right in your face. I mean, like for the types of thrills that are just scaring the living daylights out of you in that moment, and have that that adrenaline rush, that it's just it's fun. And that's what theme parks are supposed to be, right? It is fun and thrilling and exciting, and it just seems like Universal really knows what they're doing nowadays. When I'm just going to say other companies maybe have lost their way. That's all. It's so different to see this reversal.
It seems like they do. I mean, it's they're really in tune with their audience. And they said there, Ron, guests will experience Jurassic Park the ride in pitch black darkness while enjoying a nighttime boat tour of Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs escape, wreak havoc, causing a power outage. That's super, super cool right there. Despair zombie tour. Oh man. Which the Witch's Mansion on 18th Street. Mansion of Emotions. It's
You don't want to go in there. You might actually have to face your inner thoughts. That's what it is. It's just your inner monologue right there.
It's just your inner monologue.
Oh, Tom. No.
He loves you.
Good one, Jonas.
Your sister is prettier than you.
Oh man, that's some good stuff right there. I love how Universal, like Ron was saying before, just how in tune they are with their audience, and catering so distinctly and differently where these Halloween Horror Nights events actually take place. I think that's super cool, super awesome, very, very cool stuff.
Yeah,
I can't wait. Nope, Resident Evil Night of Heroes. That's cool too.
This makes me think that they could use Wicked as a Halloween Horror Nights property in the future. Just the Wicked Witch of the West's lair, and the thorn bushes coming in, and the monkeys, and I mean, you could definitely have some type of a Wicked scare zone that's all about the Wicked Witch of the West lair. And I'm saying this because the new trailer just popped out the other day for Wicked for Good. And regardless of what people are saying about the personalities of those in it outside of the movie itself, I think is still going to do very, very well and be very popular. And it lends itself to that happy or sad, like fun or scary elements that they can implement into the parks in so many different ways. And Halloween Horror Nights definitely is one of them. Just like what they did with Megan. Not that Megan has that like happy elements, but like the Megan stuff that they did in the parks, and I hope that they're bringing that back. Man, that was so cool.
Yeah. Oh, I think the Megan stuff has got to be coming back there, especially with
We got her 2
on
years in a row, so I think it's very probable.
It has to be coming back in some way at least. We'll have to see. But by the way, Resident Evil, another video game connection right there. It's just great to see. It's awesome to see that Universal is really doing up Halloween Horror Nights really, really well in 2025. We will see what more announcements can be had from Halloween Horror Nights and more as time progresses.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media account.